Thanks for listening to the Thyroid Fixer podcast with your host, me, Dr. Amy Horniman, aka the Thyroid Fixer, functional medicine practitioner, hormone and weight loss expert. We're talking all things thyroid, hormone, and health related in order to empower, educate, and transform you. So if you're ready to get your life back, let's get started. A medically authorized crime. You say, what is that? And how in the world would it apply to me? Basically, I was presented with, and I'm thankful for being presented with this article that a woman wrote, and she really went into her story of how she feels that she had a crime against her, basically a T3-ectomy without consent. And she's being funny, but yet it's so true. In that if you are one of the patients that are given T4 only therapy, then you may be deprived of T3 therapy that will absolutely improve your symptoms. So this is going to be a game changer for you, and you can probably hear the excitement in my voice. The latest introduction, the latest member of the family to the Fixer line is Metabolism Fixer. And this, oh my God, I formulated this just for all my people out there that need to lose weight, that need help in the weight loss department, that can't lose weight no matter what they do, that feel like they have a slow metabolism, and that might be thinking of trying all those peptides out there, you know, the Beverly Hills soccer mom drug of choice for weight loss peptides. Or even if you're on them already and you're like, man, these are really expensive and I'm still not losing weight, add in Metabolism Fixer. Here's what I did. I took the power of T2, which increases your basal metabolic rate while you are sitting there watching Netflix. You're burning fat while you're watching Netflix. I combined it with a very unique patented ingredient called Suppressa. Suppressa has multiple clinical trials backing its efficacy in reducing your appetite, decreasing snacking, and providing way more control over your food intake. It is amazing. We also see improved emotional well-being, just decreased food cravings all around, reduced hunger, and weight management. Add on top of that, we have green tea extract, we have purple forest purple tea extract, both of which affect the metabolism in a very positive way without the jitters of normal fat burning supplements out there from the 1980s and 90s, right? The ones that made you feel like you're having a heart attack. You will not have that in any of my supplements, Thyroid Fixer or Metabolism Fixer. But Metabolism Fixer, ooh, yeah, we kicked it up a notch. It is in powder form, so you can drink it through your day. It's going to flavor your water. We got orange crush and refreshing citrus. I love them both. It is going to keep you under control all day long. So you throw a couple scoops in your water bottle in the morning, throw a scoop or two in your water bottle throughout the day. You will have fat burning and appetite control the entire day for what? An eighth of a price of the peptides? Oh my God, you can't go wrong. So grab some Metabolism Fixer today. Please let me know how you do on it. I am super excited for you. Super excited. Monotherapy is when your patient is given Synthroid or Levo. And the doses continue to be increased. We keep bringing it up, crossing our fingers, hope that that converts to T3. Remember that T4 must convert to T3, because you'll hear me repeat this a lot, but T4 must convert to T3. If you are on T4 only therapy, we have to cross our fingers, support your thyroid, and hope that that T4 to T3 conversion works properly. So what she is saying is, what is a T3-ectomy? In metabolically vulnerable human beings, which is all of us who have a thyroid problem, medically vulnerable human beings, the standard TSH normalized T4 monotherapy program causes the removal of a significant portion of vital circulating T3 hormone supply from a person's bloodstream. The idea of a T3-ectomy without consent points out that this T3 removal is a medically authorized crime. The crime is nothing less than the surreptitious theft of a significant portion of circulating T3, induced by forcing standard thyroid therapy on a body that can't adapt to it. Standard thyroid therapy is usually forced upon us without information about its risks and often with no knowledge or offer of any other alternatives. So this is where we see a medication-induced T3 loss. You are on T4. And basically, if that T4 is not converting to the proper amounts of T3, which is why we like to see your reverse T3 and your free T3, you could still struggle with symptoms, because what this ends up doing is it pushes down your free T3 levels. Doctors only look at your TSH and they say, well, the TSH looks good, so you should be fine. Or, oh, the TSH is suppressed, so you don't need T3 therapy. You'll just end up having a heart attack. So this is where we are actually talking about it as a medically induced crime, because we are robbing you of that one essential hormone that could give you your life back. And you can go back and watch my videos on the powerful thyroid hormone T3, where I deep dive into that. And I promise to continue giving you lots of great information. But just think about that for a moment. If you are on T4 only therapy, could this be a crime? Are you actually being withheld from proper treatment? Is your doctor or your endocrinologist withholding other alternatives that might be better for your body? This is entirely, it's a possibility. It's a probability. I see it every single day in my practice. So what I do when I work with patients is I work one-on-one. We sit down for 90 minutes. We go over your labs. We order more labs if necessary, and we find the right medication for you. That usually involves T3, because if you're coming to see me, you are frustrated and at the end of your rope and have been told that you're normal and told that it's all in your head, and go along on your merry way. Here's an antidepressant. Here's a beta blocker. That's why you feel the way that you do. And that is simply not the case. Your thyroid is not optimized. That's my job. My job is to optimize you and get you your life back. And that's what I do for people. So if you have been a victim of the T3-ectomy crime, please let me know. And I promise you, I will help you and I will answer any questions that you may have. If you have not yet checked out my new website, please go do so. I am so very proud of it. It is so beautiful. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, please share this episode and check out the entire Thyroid Fixer podcast on all podcast platforms. If you're on iTunes, it would be awesome if you left me a review. And just a reminder, anything you hear on this podcast is not intended to diagnose or treat, so you always want to check with your doctor about any advice given on this podcast. And if you'd like to schedule a discovery call, please refer to the show notes for all the links. Everything that we talked about in the podcast will be in there with a guide for you on how you can get your life back. Let's get you fixed.